Good morning, everyone. My name is Judge Healis. You're here today for first appearance. Before court this morning, I reviewed the probable cause affidavits in your case, and I have determined whether there is probable cause for your arrest. If I found there was no probable cause, you will be released today as long as there's nothing else holding you in there. That does not mean that your case will be dismissed. It means that the deputy did not give me what I needed to find probable cause today, and the state attorney could still decide to proceed on your case, and you will be given a new court date. If I found probable cause, I will then ask you some questions to determine what your bond amount will be, whether it will stay the same, increase, decrease, or whether there will be any other conditions of release imposed upon you. Please only answer the questions that I'm asking you here today. They are designed not to violate your right to remain silent and specifically formatted not to get you into any more trouble. You are entitled to have a lawyer represent you at each stage of these proceedings. If you cannot afford to hire one, I will appoint the public defender's office for you today. At this time, I'd like everyone to raise your right hand so I can place you under oath. All right. Solemnly swear or affirm the testimony before the court be the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth. All right, put your hands down. As I call your name, please come forward. Tarina Ayala.
Yes, ma'am.
Can I have your date of birth, please?
9/23/80.
All right, you are here today for a grand theft auto. There is probable cause for your arrest. Do you want the public defender's office to represent you, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay, I'll appoint the public defender's office. Do they already represent you on the battery case in front of Judge Hitzman?
No.
Okay. Yes? Okay. Yes, you do have a public defender already appointed on that case. That case is set up for next Thursday. Is there any other criminal history?
There is, ma'am. It looks like another battery, 2019. There was a failure to return lease property, 2018. Paraphernalia, 2010. Traffic, 2006. For traffic, 2000. That looks about it.
All right. Okay, ma'am, there is probable cause to believe that you committed another crime while you were out on free on the battery case. Because of that, I'm going to revoke your freedom on the battery case. It's 2020 MM380. That is set for next week, a week from today, in front of Judge Hitzman. You have the option to take care of that case that day on April 9th, and you will be brought up by video for Judge Hitzman's court date on that day. I'm going to set your bond on this case at $1,500. We'll see you back to court on April 28th on that case at 9 o'clock in the morning, okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
What's your name?
Jermaine Evans.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Can I have your date of birth?
10/30/91.
All right. You are here today. It looks like you had an outstanding warrant for possession of controlled substance and possession of marijuana with the intent to sell. Those bonds are $1,500. We also have you here today for a no valid driver's license, leaving the scene of an accident with property damage, failure to change your address on your registration, and false identification to law enforcement. I did find probable cause for all those as well. Do you want a public defender to represent you on all of these cases?
Yes, ma'am.
Oops, sorry. Is there any criminal history?
Showing 2014 in Florida, possession of controlled substance. And I see in Alabama there is a 2013 weapons offense is what it's listed as. And then 2019 was a failure to appear for probation. So it looks like a probation from the weapons offense in Alabama.
Okay. All right, Mr. Evans, I have an address for you on Meadow Court. Where is that?
On Mary Cave, Northcliffe.
Okay.
That's right.
How long have you lived there?
I haven't been back in the state of Florida long. I've only been here since like the beginning of February.
Okay. Do you have a job?
Yes, ma'am.
What kind of work do you do?
I work for Fresh Production for the Walmart on 41 in Brooksville.
Okay. Alrighty. On the no valid deal and the leaving of accident with property damage, no registration. On those cases, I'm going to keep all your bonds the same. And then on the failure to appears, it looks like it might be failed to appear for probation. I'm not sure. I don't know why it reads that way, but I'm going to keep your bonds the same on those as well, okay? And we'll see you back to court on April 28th at 9 o'clock in the morning for the felony cases. What's the other court date? And April 29th at 9 a.m. for the others, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Jeremy Gaynor. Or Jeremiah Gaynor, sorry. Can I have your date of birth?
June 18, 1998.
All right, for your other cases that you have pending, your other felony cases, are you being held no bond on those?
No, ma'am.
You have a bond set?
Yes, ma'am.
What is that bond?
I believe 15,000.
On, case 1357, we have 10,000, 25,000, 10,000, 2,000. But the count for was drawn.
Okay. And on the 1281 case, is the eligible to bond on that case?
1281, we have 10,000 and
Okay. All right. You are here today for a battery. There's probable cause for your arrest. Do you want the public defender's office to represent you?
No, ma'am. I have a lawyer,
Okay. Who's that?
John Nicholas Klein.
Oh, okay. Regional counsel, someone? Okay, well, that is a regional counsel, so unless you're going to go out and hire him for this case and do a private hire, then I would have to appoint. Do you want me to appoint?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. All right. There's probable cause to believe that you committed another crime while the other two were pending. I realize that you were not out on bond, but I'm going to revoke your bond on those cases to make sure that you are not going to bond out. So we're going to revoke your bond on those two. The bond on this case is going to be set at $10,000. Going to order no contact with the victim. I know that presents something for the jail, but if you can keep separate from the victim in this case. And we have a court date for May 6th. What is that? Judge Toner? Is that where his other cases are?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. May 6th at 8:30 a.m. with Judge Toner. And we'll see you back at court then. Joshua Hernando. Can I have your date of birth?
March 14, 2000.
You are here today for carrying a concealed firearm, possession of marijuana, possession of drug paraphernalia, and not having your motor vehicle registered. There's probable cause for your arrest on each of these. Do you want the public defender's office to represent you?
Yes, please.
Going to appoint the public defender's office. Any criminal history?
None that I see, Your Honor.
All right. I have an address for you on North Hamner Ave in Tampa. Is that where you live?
Yes.
All right. How long have you lived there?
20 years.
All right. And do you have a job?
Not anymore.
Okay. What kind of work did you do?
I worked at Tampa Bay Downs. I stocked all the stands.
Okay. All right. I'm going to set your bonds count 1, $500. Count 2, 3, and 4. Count are going to be $100 each, and we'll see you back to court April 28th at 9 o'clock in the morning. Okay.
Okay.
Thanks. Uzel Tyrell.
Yes, ma'am.
Can I have your date of birth?
6786.
You're here today for a domestic battery. I found probable cause for your arrest. Do you want the public defender's office to represent you?
Yes, ma'am.
Appoint the public defender's office. State.
2018, possession of some marijuana. 2015, Willis. 2013, Willis. 2012, Willis. 2011, leaving the scene with injuries. 2011, criminal mischief. 2010, possession, also marijuana. And petty theft, 2009.
All right, Mr. Tyrell, I have an address for you on Commercial Way in Spring Hill. Is that where you live?
Yes, ma'am.
How long have you lived there?
I lived there for about 6 months or so.
Okay, where'd you live before that? How long have you been in Hernando?
I've been in Hernando for about 15 years.
Okay, and do you have a job?
Yes.
What kind of work do you do?
I work at Popeyes as a cook.
Okay. You need to order that you have no contact with Lisa, okay? Don't have any contact with her whatsoever. Do not call, do not write, do not email, do not go 500 feet, within 500 feet of her residence, employment, school, or vehicle. No text messaging, social media, or technological contact with her whatsoever. Do you understand that?
Yes,
If
ma'am.
you have any contact with her while this case is pending, you can be charged with another crime and held without bond. I need to hold you until 4 o'clock today in case Lisa wants to file any civil paperwork against you. And then after that, you can bond out for $1,000, okay?
I didn't quite hear what you said at the beginning. It was a little muffled.
At the beginning of the hearing,
Yes, right after you was telling me about the social networking, not to get any contact.
yes, no contact with her. If you have any contact with Lisa while this case is pending, you can be charged with another crime and held without bond. And I need to hold you until 4 o'clock today, okay? We'll see you back to court on April 29th at 9 o'clock in the morning.
Okay, and do I still have a no bond or?
It's $1,000, sir.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much.
Devin Wilbank. Can I have your date of birth?
4/5/99.
You are here today for a battery charge. I did not find probable cause for your arrest. I'm going to ROR you on this. You have a court date, though, on May 29th at 9 a.m. in front of Judge Merritt, okay?
Okay.
I'm not going to appoint the public defender at this time. If you need one when you come back to court on May 29th, Judge Merritt can appoint you one, okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.